love bugs. Welcome to Love Grind. I'm Ebony, your host, and I'm so glad that you decided to tune in tonight. I want to thank all of my listeners for tuning in and listening. All right, and if you haven't before, we are a podcast about love addiction and codependency, how to break free from those things and start healthy relationships in every aspect of our lives. Tonight, love bugs, we're going to talk about Hooked on Her, what makes a man emotionally addicted to a woman. There's tons of different things to look out for. The love addict inside of me is like, ooh, I wish a guy would be head over heels for me like that. But that's very unhealthy and unsustainable. So we have to remember that, and we have to remember we're trying to build healthy bonds, okay? So if it's too quick and too fast and too intense, there's some things to look out for. So let's get right into it, okay? A man can become emotionally addicted to a woman when he develops an unhealthy preoccupation with maintaining a romantic relationship with her at the cost of his own happiness and independence, which is kind of strange for me because I figure I don't know a lot of men who would cease to do the things that they love and like to be in a relationship, but that's not everybody, and it does happen. And as you guys know, this is a distinct difference from a healthy emotional connection, which involves mutual respect, vulnerability, and open communication. A man can become emotionally addicted or attached to a woman when he feels understood, accepted, and respected. This includes feeling comfortable, sharing his vulnerabilities, and receiving support, especially during difficult times. Intimacy, both emotional and physical, as well as a sense of shared experiences and goals, also contribute to emotional attachment, which is okay. At a certain point, that's what you want. You want to feel these things about your mate or someone you're having a potential relationship with. So I really don't see anything wrong with that. I see if it's taking over your life, then that's a problem. But I feel like I should be physically attracted and I should want to share experiences and learn my partner. Love bugs, understanding and acceptance. When a man feels truly understood and accepted, even with his flaws, it fosters a deep emotional connection. This is strengthened when a woman is supportive and present during challenging times. Trust and respect. Trust and respect are fundamental to building an emotional bond, and a man needs to feel that his partner trusts his intentions and values his perspectives. I hear you, fellas. You want to make sure the woman that you're dating is going to be able to say, okay, I'm going with you, I'm rolling with you because I know you're a man and I know you have good intentions for me. What about intimacy, love bugs? Both emotional and physical intimacy can deepen the bond. Sharing personal stories, experience, and goals can create a sense of closeness and connection. If you guys have shared experiences and goals, when a man and a woman have common interests, values, and goals, it creates a sense of belonging and companionship, contributing to emotional attachment. When you're able to open up to someone, and not just a shallow openness, but something really deep, that also just brings that connection closer together. And again, I don't see anything wrong with that. Vulnerability and comfort, feeling comfortable, being vulnerable, and showing one's true self is a crucial part of building an emotional, intimate relationship. A woman who encourages a man to open up and be himself can foster deeper connection. And that is so true. And women tend to do that. They want men to open up. And men are not like women, fellas, you guys are more cut to the chase, to the point. Women, we kind of dance around everything and give you all of the details. I love men. I think they're wonderful. I think they're strong and necessary. You'll never hear me say that I don't need one. I don't have one right now. I do know that in parts of my life, I do seek out the male species because they're just cool, and I always have to catch myself when I'm interacting and making sure that I'm looking deeper than just the outside or just the man, the presence in itself. I remember once my ex had told me, you don't want to be with me, you just like the idea of me. And that wasn't true at that time because I really did like him. But I think that there was some truth in that statement. Sometimes women like the idea of a man around, someone hammering nails in and doing things like that. But you gotta dig deeper if you want a real connection with someone, okay, love bugs? Physical attraction. A man may be drawn to a woman's physical appearance, sparking initial interest and fascination. What about her personality? A sense of compatibility and shared values can deepen attraction and make a woman feel more appealing. The challenge of pursuit. We know that men love the chase. The excitement of trying to win over someone who seems unattainable can be a driving force. Let's talk about some obsessive behaviors that we can maybe look for and that we know are on a path of downward, right? Intense thoughts and feelings. Daydreaming, constant thinking, and difficulty focusing on anything else can be signs of obsession. Difficulty maintaining other relationships. An obsession with one person can make it hard to form or maintain healthy relationships with family and friends. Seeking constant reassurances, constantly asking for validation and reassurance can indicate an obsessive need for validation. Right, fellas? So if they constantly need reminding them, I'm with you, I'm here with you, that's a red flag, all right? And if you can't form other friendships or continue to water the ones that you already have, those are red flags of obsessive behaviors. And we don't want that. We're trying to break free from that. Those turn into toxic relationships. A man and a guy, they should understand that to be with a good woman of quality, it takes time to get her to be comfortable. It takes time to learn one another. So if that means waiting for sex, if that means waiting for her to open up, then so be it if you want a good, sustainable relationship. And that goes for women too. We have to take some time. It's just not an overnight thing. It happens too quickly. You're moving in too quickly. You're trying to imitate your last relationship. Those are just recipes for a toxic union and they never turn out well. All right, love bugs. In conclusion, obsession is a complex issue with various contributing factors. Both women and men have them, and while initial attraction and the desire for connection can play a role, unhealthy attachment styles, past traumas, and insecurities can also lead to obsessive behaviors. It's crucial to recognize these behaviors and seek professional help if you need to. Okay, if you see yourself with any of these traits, if you just met somebody and you see yourself falling head over heels quickly and being a little possessive, maybe it's time to ask for some help or just to fall back a little bit. I want you to comment and tell me if you've ever experienced anything like this. Okay, and for the love addicts, just to remind you, it's in me too, and I would love for a man just to be all over me, but sometimes that is unhealthy. I hope I brought some knowledge to you guys this week. And until next time, love bugs, nurture all of your relationships with empathy, including yourself. I'm out.